We are the Acostas. I am Israel. This is my wife Tammy. We have 5 children. We have Celeste that is 18. We have Joshua that is 13. We have Tez that is 7. Starlin that is 5. And Kaya that is 3 years old. Our financial decisions was pretty much living in debt. Having brand new cars, having 4 or 5 credit cards at a time, living paycheck to paycheck, not having any money, but obviously paying for our debt. I worked in the Chicago Board of Trade for over 14 years. That job went obsolete about 5 years ago, so I ended up getting a new career path in UPS. And at the time, that's when I lost my house. Everything we had worked for, we lost it, so then we had to go rent for 5 years.
The first time I went through financial peace was at Village Bible in Sugar Grove, and that was about 8 years ago.
Our decision started to change once we took the FPU by just not using credit cards, by just spending the cash that we had, to obviously just watch what we did spend, and if we didn't have the cash means for it, that means we could not afford it.
Like Dave said, you got to work harder, you got to start selling everything. So we started having more garage sales, we started downsizing, stopped buying kids' clothes at the store and start buying them at consignment sales and buy most things used and trying to do without. I got a job for a year to help us get us out of debt, and all the money that I earned went towards paying the credit card bills off. So we were able to pay off about $7,000 in 1 year by minimizing, by not going out, by not buying new, by doing without.
So I started as these jumpers. I started with 1 inflatable. I started with my minivan, going from party to party. I own now 7 inflatables, 5 tents, 20 tables, 150 chairs. I work from 7 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night, Saturdays and Sundays. All the money I didn't make at first, I will reinvest it to buy more equipment to make the business grow. The Lord has blessed me very well with the business. Izzy's Jumper has helped us financially, obviously paying our bills, helping our daughter go to Europe, helping my son play his hockey, go on vacations, buy our cars. It is a tight budget for the rest 6 months because we have to use that money that we did create in 6 months. Lasts us the rest of the year.
We just became homeowners again in August of last year. We recently purchased a newer car that's used. We've become more humbled by having less, and we just learned to work really hard. My husband became a CDL driver while he was working as a dock worker. He had to have multiple jobs at the same time. I've had to sell lots of things on eBay to make rent payments, mortgage payments, and to realize in the end what matters is your love for your family and your love for God. And that's more important than having nice things that will eventually rust.
I still have to work over 65 hours a week to make ends meet. But we are doing it. Not beyond our means, just getting by. He helped me so much that the last thing I could do is give back to him. I give every week, and every year has been gone. I give more. He has helped us grow by giving, and it's a wonderful thing. He has blessed us with so much that we have now by us giving back to him.
My advice to you is to persevere, because if you are following all the rules that Dave has given you, then you probably feel maybe a little isolated. You're struggling, it feels deprived, and usually middle way through you feel like I'm either going to go through this or I'm going to quit because I don't see any results and it's too hard, or I'm going to keep going. And I suggest you keep going, because you'll always be in the same position you are always in. You'll always be a slave to the debt. You'll only be working to pay off things you already have and already be wanting the newest thing that's there. And it's a mindset, it's a lifestyle change. And you have to accept God into your life and say, God, what do I need and what do I don't need? Can you help me through this? And just take it little steps. It's just day by day. Is there something you can really do without? Is there something that you could buy used instead of new? It's just little steps, not huge steps, little steps. I hope that living with less, we'll be able to do more, meet more people, see more things, live a rich life of touching other people's lives through ours by having less.